again, we've got our continued illegal treatment of workers from Howard Schultz and Starbucks management. All right, so no regard for the law. Starbucks is still denying union workers new paid leave benefits. What? Of course, their goal is to retaliate and punish retaliate against and punish union stores, claims Starbucks United, Workers United, and follow them at SB Workers United on Twitter. Give them a shout. That's our friend Jake Johnson over at CommonDreams. There's Howard Schultz. He's attending an event there. But Starbucks management reportedly planning to deny new paid leave benefits to unionized workers, another wrinkle in the company's aggressive and unlawful campaign to stomp out organizing momentum nationwide. According to an internal memo obtained by More Perfect Union, again, Prashant's sister Tina was shouting out More Perfect Union today, and the work that they've done in amplifying that story, as well as the story of all the workers nationwide. Starbucks is set to announce Monday that it's ending COVID-19 sick pay benefits that offered employees 2 5-day rounds of paid leave per quarter if they got sick or were exposed. Okay, that sounds reasonable. Right, the memo adds that Starbucks intends to unveil new paid leave benefits that include faster sick time accrual. However, the document states specifically the company will attempt to exclude unionized workers from the new benefits, citing federal labor law requiring management to bargain with unions over any changes to wages, benefits, and working conditions. Except they don't bargain with the union. And here's the rub.
Yeah.
Right? Starbucks, which is currently led again by billionaire CEO Howard Schultz, who also founded the company, I'm pretty sure, insists that it's barred by federal law from making or announcing unilateral changes, even as it unilaterally moves to end COVID-19 benefits for both unionized and non-union employees. How does that happen? The memo suggests that Starbucks is legally permitted to unilaterally strip unionized stores of the current COVID leave benefits, but banned from implementing the new benefits in these stores? How does that work? Starbucks Workers United, again, the group leading the organizing campaign that's racked up more than 220 union wins across the U.S. since December, and I believe they work closely with SEIU. They immediately slammed the memo as further evidence that they have no regard for the law. Yeah, because they write the laws, because Howard Schultz is a huge Democratic Party donor. Quote, we're demanding that Starbucks bargain over their attempts to end COVID pay and benefits. They were interesting how Starbucks claims to not legally be able to give us new benefits in the same letter that they unilaterally take away benefits. You know, if Starbucks actually believed that they couldn't give union stores new benefits unilaterally, they wouldn't be unilaterally stripping them of our benefits now. They continued, their goal is to retaliate against and punish union stores. Again, I don't think this is really much of a surprise to anybody, but I wanted to keep going and keep this story alive and keep it afloat. And they're pushing every day. New stores are filing, but Starbucks is still closing stores. They're still firing union organizers, and now they're using tactics like this. Their latest anti-union move, like I said, comes as they face an NLRB complaint for illegally denying unionized workers wage and benefit boosts that it provided to non-union employees. Hearing in the case is scheduled for October 25th. Nice. I hear that bubbly. Did you put like
what?
the mic?
Oh, sorry.
Did you put the microphone all close to that or something? Wow, that was really loud.
It's just it's just not my normal, it's not my normal piece.
Wow, that was really loud, right? So
this is the one I'm doing today.
Nice.
There it is. This is the one I normally do. Yeah.
So a little bit more water in there. Okay, I got you. So Bloomberg Law reported earlier this week that Workers United International President Lynn Fox sent a letter to Starbucks on behalf of union stores waiving their right to bargain over the pay and benefit changes and calling for the company to provide them to union stores as well. Wait. They're waiving their right to bargain over the pay and benefit changes? So they're basically just accepting them, and still they're not getting it. So an attorney who represents Starbucks Workers United in California and Arizona told them that Schultz's stated reason for not affording wage increases and benefits to union stores was wiped out once the union presented its waiver. But the minute the union gave the waiver, he can give those wages and benefits, but if he did that, it would undercut the entire motivation of this policy, which is to discourage unionization.
All right, wrong thing. Go ahead. That was me.
That's all good. So their new plan, their plan for new sick leave benefits was reported just days after the Biden White House facilitated a deal between rail carriers and unions that, at least temporarily, averted a nationwide rail strike. We're going to talk about that in a minute. Right. At the center of the years-long labor dispute was paid sick leave, which, unlike other wealthy countries, we don't guarantee. So again, they want paid sick leave. The rail workers, we're going to talk about their sick leave too. This, as much as anything that's been written, emphasizes the need for the U.S. to guarantee sick workers some form of paid sick days and paid medical family leave legislation. The question is that federally sponsored and supported? Because, and you require a business to pay sick leave? I don't know here if you can do that in the United States. Like, it's a real question. Like, I don't know legally if we're allowed. Why? Well, because the way the laws are
to written. Allow what? Demand sick leave? I mean, it depends on the state probably, but like, if you're it's not necessarily legally, it's the fact that like, I mean, if they already gave you sick leave, like if that's already a thing that you were supposed to have and you're not getting that, you know, I'm sure that can be some like, it'd be like almost false advertising, probably.
Right. I don't know. And I'm guessing that the union workers probably have a lawsuit against Starbucks for providing unequal treatment against other workers, except that they all voted to unionize when those workers didn't, and that's going to be what Starbucks contends, and they're effectively going to use the union stuff against them, is what it sounds like, and that's pretty freaking gross in my mind.